ice and snow melted, because yeah, and that's not sweet smelling like it's burning coolant or anything. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Pathfinder 1017. My name is Joe. Just picked up a new, well, not new, it's a 2002 Toyota 4Runner. Paid way too much for it, paid $3,000. It's got bad head gasket, it's got coolant leaking into the oil. And yeah, I just picked it up the other day. Had to wait till the ice and snow melted because I couldn't even get it delivered. So you can see all the snow and ice. We still have a good ½ inch of snow and ice. Not a lot for some people, but for here in North Carolina, we kind of shut down when we get ice. But the 4Runner, it's in decent shape. The guy originally lived in Pennsylvania, so it's got rust on the frame, the normal Toyota rust, but nothing serious. The frame is solid, but there is a lot of surface rust. The rear body mounts, they're rusted pretty bad, so we're going to have to address that. It has the Toyota Tundra brake mod up front, so it's got the bigger brakes, and it's got the 17-inch wheels to accommodate the brakes. It's got a Bilstein lift. It's I think a 3-inch lift. I think that's what he said. I'll have to check that out later and see. It's got a Smittybilt winch. I'm not a huge fan of the Smittybilt winch. I like Smittybilt bumpers and everything, but the winches I'm not a huge fan of. So we will see how that goes. It looks like it's a 9500. You can kind of see down there. The pin is broke off inside, so we'll have to do a cordless remote. That way we don't have to have that. We can just use the cordless remote. I did the same thing on my trailer out there for that Warn winch out there. Took the cord off and made it cordless remote. So the rear tire leaks down. I aired it up so I could get it in this position. So what I'm planning on doing here is taking the front tires off. I'm going to put that tire on the back. That way I don't have to worry about it bleeding down on the jack stands. It has a full-size spare on the top. See, the roof rack is pretty rusty, so we'll take it off and we'll clean that up and repaint it and put it back on. I plan on giving this 4Runner to my daughter. She wanted something with 4 doors, a little bit larger, so she can get her daughter in and out better with the car seat. Right now she's driving this little Nissan. Hit a deer on that front fender there, so it's kind of messed up. So we're trying to get her into something a little bit more manly, if you will. Something 4-wheel drive, something 4 doors. It's got a lot of work to do to it. The interior is a mess, so it's going to take a lot of cleaning. A lot of extra parts inside. Got an extra mirror for the passenger side because the mirror is broken. So he gave me a mirror. Came with an extra luggage rack that goes on the back in the hitch. Probably won't use that. It's got a spare battery. Got a CB radio, Cobra. Probably won't use that either. We'll probably sell that. Does have the cup holders, which is very nice. Instead of having the cup holders up here. It does have the sunroof, and it does not leak. So most of our work is going to be right in here. It's a 3.4 liter V6. And like I said earlier, it does have the common issue of all of these things is water in the oil. And I guess sometimes they are head gaskets that are bad, but most of the videos I've watched, it's the heads that actually crack. And that's what causes the water in the oil. He's already started taking stuff apart. All the belts and stuff are off. I've got the battery out, it's charging. I'm going to see if this thing will turn over. There's no water in the radiator, so my guess is either all leaked out or... yeah, it's completely empty in there. Or he drained it. He may have drained it, I'm not sure. But the oil's clean. He did tell me he drained it to keep the water out of the oil. So it's got fresh oil in it. I've got new heads right here. All the gaskets, all the new head bolts, exhaust manifold bolts. I've got the heater valve because I've been told to change the heater control valve. Once you have everything apart, it's just easier, so we'll change that also. The tires are 285 70/17s, and the wheels are off of a newer Toyota Tacoma, I think he said. I'm not sure, but I do like the way they look on there. I have not opened the back up yet. Don't even know if it opens. Ooh, it does, but it sounds like stuff's falling out. Yep, there it goes. We're just gonna let her fall. Oh, there's the belts right there and the controller. See, I didn't even know this stuff was in here. Alright. So, it is an aftermarket rear bumper that he bought. I don't know the brand. I'm thinking maybe Bud Built. He's got stickers up here. I don't even know if that's a thing. But it should be a good project. And we'll just bring you along as I go. I'm not going to film everything because there's a lot of videos out there on rebuilding these things. I'm still waiting for my service manual to come in the mail, but I'll probably start taking it apart after I see if it'll rotate, make sure the wires and everything are good to the starter, and make sure all that's working. I'm not going to try to start it, I just want to hear it rotate over. Got a light bar, that might come off too, I don't know. Maybe I'll put a different one up there. It's a good looking truck. I like the color. I like the wheels. I probably have to change the tires. They're dry rotted pretty bad. I think that's why that one's leaking, is it's dry rotted and it's cracking. But they'll work for now. Well, stay tuned and I'll show you progress along the way. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. So, quick update on the cylinder heads. I've got them removed. I've got the new one on this side. Got the cams installed. I just checked the clearances and they are good. I don't see anything wrong with the head gaskets that were on there. They look brand new. I don't see anything wrong with these. And the old heads looked fine. I didn't see any cracks or anything in them. I did find some of the bolts were not torqued. And I found some of the bolts way over torqued. So I'm hoping that whoever put this together just put it together wrong. Because I'm not seeing anything. There's no smoking gun. I don't know what's wrong. the guy I bought it from said the head gaskets were bad, but obviously they've been changed. And maybe they were putting it back together and just couldn't get it back together. I don't know. But that's a quick little update. So I'm going to work on the driver's side head now and try to get it installed, get the cams installed, and get those gap checks done. And then after that, we'll probably go for water pump. And I don't know, maybe exhaust manifolds. But I did find the crank pulley broken. It looked like whoever did it last was probably hammering on it. And it looks like it's broken right where the timing mark is. So there's no real way to tell what the timing is. So I'm going to have to get a new one of those. But that's kind of the direction we're heading right now, is just finish up this head. And we'll have to get some more parts, I guess. But like I said, I'm not going to video the whole thing because there are some good videos out there on YouTube. Watched them a few times explaining this process. And they are very helpful. But we're just going to keep going, and I'll update you when I find more stuff, or hopefully no more stuff. Maybe when it's all back together. Alright, the 4Runner is all back together. I took the timing cover off because it still has an issue. I found it wouldn't start because it was missing the fuse, the EFI fuse right here. I was just cranking over, wouldn't start, and got to looking around and found that fuse missing. I contacted the guy, and he said that was kind of the issue he was having. He couldn't get it started after he had done the head gasket, after he told me it needed a head gasket. But yeah, it is running. I have a misfire on the number 1 cylinder. I've changed the coil packs around. I've changed spark plugs around. I've changed, all the stuff around that I could. This one here is an aftermarket one, so it was replaced at some point. So I'm thinking it might be the fuel injectors. I don't know if you guys can see it or not down in here. Probably not. I can't get on it very well. That fuel injector right there for number 1 is wet. So I'm thinking that injector is clogged and is backing up and pushing fuel out that upper O-ring. Not sure. I've never come across this before. If you guys have any ideas, or maybe even some insight on what I should look at next, it would definitely help. I did replace water pump, tensioner pulleys, new timing belt, like I said, remanufactured heads, cams, checked the clearances on the cams. Everything looks good. I have a misfire. And the one video I watched said if it has smoke coming out the exhaust, it's unburnt fuel. And it does have that at times. So I'm really leaning toward the fuel injector. Yeah, and that's not sweet smelling like it's burning coolant or anything. It smells like fuel. So I really think that's the problem. But it is running. You can see it does does bounce around a little bit, and it does give me a check engine light for misfire. Yeah, it's still on. So there's the check engine light right there. So I'm going to order some injectors, replace the injectors, and once that's done, hopefully that'll fix our issue, because I really like this thing. And I don't want to have to sell it. I'd like to get it fixed and get it running for my daughter. But once I get the injectors, get them installed, I'll bring you back and let you know if it fixed it or if we still have something else going on.